development projects which have borne little fruit for everyday working class people in the city of Detroit. So no, nobody was asking for this. Nobody honestly even knew about it for the longest time. And so this is completely conceived of private meetings. There was no public discourse on this whatsoever.
That's what happens with these public-private partnership concepts, is private money, their money, needing my money, public money, and together they're going to change the public. And that never happens. What they want are tax dollars to add to whatever their private fees are. And then with that, they're going to change things. For me, that never happens. And that's because the people that are in charge of the public-private entity are not the public. It's the private folks.
We view the World Economic Forum as really a center for world capitalism that includes all the major banks and financial institutions as well as capitalist institutions worldwide. And Detroit was a city that really is the model city for austerity and the bank's attacks on the workers and oppressed people, especially in a black city in the U.S. We suffered more than really any other city by the massive foreclosure crisis precipitated by the bank's predatory lending and really criminal practices in the 2000s that led to our city having the highest, first and largest municipal bankruptcy in the history of the U.S. And what we believe is that the fact that they have the audacity to open up their global center for urban transformation in Detroit, to say they want to hold Detroit as the model for what the banks and finance capital want to do to cities all over the country and all over the world. And we reject that, and we're there to communicate to the world that we're not the model for urban transformation, we're the model for urban destruction by the banks and by the capitalist class. And the fact that they're actually holding this seminar and opening the office in the offices of Dan Gilbert is completely outrageous. Dan Gilbert is the owner of Quicken Loans, a Rocket Mortgage. He was one of the prime foreclosures in Detroit. He wrote many of the subprime loans that oppressed people losing their homes in Detroit. And then he's been the biggest beneficiary of taxpayer breaks. He's gotten over $1 billion in government funds to gentrify much of downtown. And in fact, the opening of the World Economic Center is going to be at his headquarters. And the fact that this individual, who really symbolizes gentrification and urban destruction and really is an agent of finance